Speaking of turning things on and off, this is, I think, going to be an 18 plus episode.
Uh-oh.
I think it might be our first declared 18 plus episode, even though
Really?
technically we've had many. If we
Technically.
really look at the content,
Yeah.
it's
Shitball fuck.
18 plus.
Now 18
Oh,
plus.
yep.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
See?
yeah, there we
Catch
go.
it as
Already.
children. Don't do it.
So I actually did what do you remember what scene we're doing for wait, we're not reading from Supers today.
We're not reading from Supers. We could actually. Yeah, we could. We could pull up a scene.
I have an idea.
What's that?
I think we should have Jamie Hawke narrate his own book today. And then us three can be all the ladies.
Oh my God, that needs to happen.
Yes.
He has no idea. He's just picking up. Yeah, we have to do this. Okay. Let me pull up a script.
I call the what's it, the foxy one?
Charm.
I call Charm.
Do I have this manuscript?
I'm gonna get it to you. Where this is we're playing jazz here, guys. This is freestyle. And it's gonna be great.
It is gonna be good.
I cannot wait.
You never know what's going to happen.
So news before we get started. We're gonna, what's the order today? We're gonna do our request first after news. We're gonna do our request, and then we're gonna do our Jamie Hawke interview / Supers performance.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to do Gary's games. So this is a little bit of a shorter episode, guys. Just a little bit. We wanted to, it's the holidays. We're trying to chill out a little. We've had a very, very, very hard 3, 4, 5, 6 months. I think December is a nice time to just slow down a little bit before, January hits and then we're all on fire again. So a little bit shorter episode today, but we're still happy to be hanging out with you. Our news. Number one piece of news, most amazing piece of news, the Android app is now available on the Google Play Store for SoundBoothTheater. Yes.
Big news.
Thank you, Devs, for getting it done. It's beautiful. First of all, I really, I think that Nick made a beautiful looking app, and like I want to touch it. It's got like that matte
through the
style,
nice matte rubber texture. But then I touch it, I'm fooled. It's just glass.
It's glass.
Can I ask a question about was the Android app developed before the iOS app, or is that
they were developed tangentially? But the thing is, the Apple Store takes longer to approve things. It's just a little bit more of a pain in the ass to get it through the Apple Store than it is to get through the Google Play Store. So the one on Android was easier to get through, so we did that first. We released,
which I think is fucking great. It's never the case that Android comes first, and I use Android, and I'm always like waiting for the Android version to come.
I'm also an Android guy. I think Justin's an Android guy. I think 55. We did one survey a long time ago, a very small sample size of perhaps 40, 45 people, and it turned out like maybe 55% of our population, our listeners, 55% of our listeners are Android users.
Population.
So thankfully, we were able to hit the bulk of our listeners with our apps first. So again, you guys go to the Google Play Store. Just search Sound Booth Theater. You'll find our app. You can see our little logo in the icon. I think you'll recognize it. And yeah, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. We have still 21 titles on the platform, but we have more coming. We have at least one more title arriving in December.
Nice.
And that is going to be a Christmas miracle type of story. We will likely look at that thing. Look at that. It just fits so perfectly in that little app store.
Focus, you bastard.
You know you want to touch it, guys. Okay. And this is very, very not safe for work. Okay. We have another one coming in December, but then we're gonna just keep releasing stuff. We're planning on doing serials. Space Buns is our first SBT original. People are loving that so far. That's sold better than anything else on the store. And that is the rest of the season. We have 6 more episodes lined up to start recording very soon of Space Buns, and so those will be coming out on a monthly basis. Hopefully, the next episode is going to be end of January, but like that's like our most optimistic
ambitious
goal. Very ambitious for us to get any more stuff like Space Buns out, because we are very careful with Space Buns. We love that so much. So look at that. Oh,
even before you sign up or in, it's interesting.
Yes, indeed. God, I love those
that
covers.
art.
Yeah. And remember, guys, it's just this much cheaper to buy from us than it is to buy on the Audible store. So just go take a look. We have both deep dive versions and audiobook versions of most of our titles, which means if you love our sound effects and music and you're willing to pay just a little bit more, then you get the sound effects and music. And in a lot of cases, like in mine, you get a multicast. But if you just want the raw audiobook, you think whippersnappers are just too enthusiastic with all that extra production nonsense, then you can just go get the audiobook version, and it's $4 cheaper. So we get it. We understand. Some of you don't want the dumb sound effects and music. Okay, fine. Just buy the audiobook then, and you'll save money. Yeah. So our app, our store, please
go there.
Check it out.
Be one of our customers.
Show of support is even more important than you may know.
It is.
And if you do end up listening to something, please leave a review.
Yes,
we would love to hear from you and see the reviews start populating. Because that's how we know. That's how we know if we're doing a good job, whether or not you like the audiobook version or deep dive.
Yeah. So if you listen to it and you hate it, let other people know.
Let other people know. You don't leave a review in that case.
Yeah.
The book was so good.
Yeah.
That I hit my mother.
Shout out to the. What's that?
I do too. Luke Harding.
Luke Harding
loves the dumb sound effects and music. I do too.
We do it all for you, Luke. That's all for you.
Luke, you are a mega fan. Thank you. All right. So what other news do we have?
Well, I wanted to give a shout out to everybody who's here in the audience. I believe you already asked to like and subscribe, but I'll remind you again, like and subscribe to the channel. We've got Facebook user here that says LOL. We've got Camilla Rosecam, Chris Brown made it again. Welcome, Chris. Jean-Pierre Salomon. Forgive me if I'm saying that incorrectly. We've got New Hades. We got Eben Soul. We got more Facebook user, Daniel Cook, Luke Harding, of course, Joshua Story.
Oh,
Joshua Story.
He was a narrator, and he's actually he's kind of a innovative guy too. He likes to mess with things. He actually was thinking about hiring Lori Catherine Winkle for one of his
choice.
Could be cool.
Yes, definitely a good choice.
Love to see more Lori Catherine Winkle on the Audible store. So and what about new releases? We have Heroic Villain 3 just came out. Don't forget that, guys. Go give Charles Dean a digital hug for me. After listening to it, he left a very heartfelt, beautiful letter at the end about his struggles while writing this series. And then we have upcoming, of course, Supers 8.
Yes,
Heroes 8 by Jamie Hawke is coming up very soon. Is that like already in the tunnel?
It is headed to retail. It's headed to retail. It's been sitting in headed to retail for a few days now, so hopefully we'll see it very soon.
Perfect. And look at this cover.
It's a beautiful cover.
Like all of his covers are so fun. Like they look
so dramatic.
Yeah, very dramatic.
It just pulls you in.
Hot.
Just like I want to read that.
Yeah.
I want to know about this story.
I want to know what she does with those tails.
Where did they come from? I don't remember them on the first cover. No spoilers.
Tickling. You guys like tickling?
Yes, Supers 8 is upcoming. We also have World Trees End by E.A. Hooper has been uploaded, sent off to Audible. So you guys can expect that. hopefully soon. This is we will say that for all of our titles that are sitting in the headed to retail, this is Audible's busiest time of year. And I believe they actually have like a cutoff date. Like if you want your book out by the holidays, you have to get it in by like November 18th or something. Because there's just so many titles that come in. The 10th? November 10th?
I think it's the 10th of this month. I could be wrong.
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Well, we'll keep
we
that
still
in
have
mind.
some time then.
All right.
Life Reset 6,
or Life Reset 5 as well. That is
just
is this close to being finished. We have 2 more sets of sound effects, so another week. And
I like that you said 6 first accidentally.
I did say 6. I didn't mean to say 6. I meant 5.
Yeah.
I'm
We're just releasing 6 before 5. You know, we're doing a Star Wars thing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm starting narration on Life Reset 6 though next week. So it'll be following right behind, guys. And I think that's it. I think that's all of our new releases that are
there we have it.
So let's get on to the show. All right. So